So here I am at Luton Airport at the start of my 2 months trip to learn the Macedonian language. So I thought I would just record some of my experiences as we walk through the 2 months. So I've arrived in the Belize HQ. Here I am. And yeah, the key was left outside, hidden place for me. Managed to get a taxi here, let myself in. I had a nice little chocolate croissant waiting for me, and I quite quickly found my decaf tea bags. So yeah, just before I get to bed here, it's hour on, so it's around about 10 o'clock now. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. But anyway, day one, I'm here. So the breakfast looks very much like my supper or evening meal, the croissant. Yeah, so I've just been dropped off in this car park and in the middle of two roads. I've just gone and got myself an ice cream, and this car's been left for me. There it is. Okay, so I'm in Vinica church now. I did start speaking in Macedonian, then I gave up and spoke English. But we got a nice meal being prepared here. Mr. Brinker getting the Iver going. Just about to go and meet my language teacher for our first session, and really hoping I can improve, because I spoke a little bit of Macedonian yesterday, and to say it was poor is an understatement. I just feel sorry for those that had to listen to me. So this is my office, and this is my teacher, Mariana.
Hi.
And she has been suffering with me for 2 hours. And how are we doing, Mariana?
Very well. Excellent, actually.
Yeah, she's a very good liar. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. on day 2, and look what I found. A gymnasium. It's the only one I know about outside of the capital. So it's day 2, and it's the hard yards really. This is where the reality of trying to learn the language kicks in, and I've been in this coffee shop since 9:30 to 8.5 hours. I did have an hour off at lunchtime. I'm going to have another break now. Trying to find somewhere to move to tomorrow. Perhaps put a bit more Macedonian this evening, but yeah, it's starting to kick in. But this isn't a holiday. This is hard work. Saveni Bregovi wine. 46 MKD. I think that's about 70 pence. Yes, I've got a few minutes, a bit of a walk, clear my head, and I go back to my office in the Park Hotel Restaurant. I thought I'd finished Lexia 10, lesson 10. I've been in this coffee bar for over 9 hours. Ironically having a lunch break at another cafe, and I thought I'd just finished now, 6:15, and there's another page to go. So I'm in Vinica Park. Okay, so it's not the most beautiful park in the world, but after studying all day, it's just come for a little bit of relaxation. There's a few stray dogs, teenagers racing motorbikes around without their helmets on, and it's quite nice actually.
Ooh, remember that?
Okay, so I've just arrived at the Velkov apartments. I've had to change places because the other hotel I was in is full. I've only come a few yards. I put my luggage in the boot and I cannot open the boots. So all my stuff is inside there and I can't get to it. So that's going to be an interesting development. Day 5 and it's breakfast alla fresco. Very nice. My new place. Lampposts are the obituary columns, literally a column. So here we have Emma Jovanova, just 27, who died in July. So I'm back in the Park Cafe. I'm like that stray cat, you know, that comes into a building and everybody accepts it and just goes into the corner and curls up and stays as long as it likes. That's what it feels like here for me. So that's the end of week 1 studying. It feels I've made some progress, but it seems so marginal, if I'm honest with myself. But my teacher is confident that at the end of the 8 weeks, I will be speaking a clear pronunciation and be able to speak to others and be heard by others and understand what they're saying. So I've got to remember it's only week 1, not to get frustrated, but keep going. What could possibly go wrong, eh? Yeah, so I've gone on a little Sunday walk and I found a nice little bar, Turkish cafe. It's quite cool. I'm the vine, you are the branches. Remain in me and produce good fruit. Have I fallen in love with Venitsa yet? Well, it's not too bad. So I arrive at Venitsa Church. It's full. They look at me as if I'm going to speak. I decided already that I was not going to speak in Macedonian because last week was a unmitigated car crash. I thought I was about to speak a little bit on the Lord's Prayer. I had it written out in Macedonian. I said, "Where's the translator, Pamela?" And she wasn't there. There's no one in the room that could translate. So with 6 days Macedonian learned, I thought, I'm going to give this a go. And you know, I spoke for half an hour. I was asking questions, people answering me. I had no idea what they were saying. So basically, the stray dogs and cats hang around your table, waiting for you to throw them some food. Yeah, so change of scenery today. Staying in my hotel. Working here. See how I get on this way.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, so I'm at the supermarket where I lost my credit card last time I came here. Went under the conveyor belt. I had to retrieve it. It does rain. Yeah, that's a burek. A very late lunch for me. I'm on what is day 9, and I worked quite hard today, but I can't quite measure any improvement. I've been pretty much going non-stop. Lessons in the morning and then afternoon. Working through lessons myself, having a break for dinner, and then if I have the energy, another hour or 2 in the evenings. So I'm outside the watch shop. That's it. There's my watch. I just thought it'd be funny to let him choose the strap because it was like a silver grey. Doesn't match at all, but you know, it was good fun. So I'm at Venitsa Bazaar, the market today. Good for picking rice. In English we say I go, then I went, so 2 completely different words. But that's an exception. What if you were learning a language where there were just loads of verbs that use different words for the past and present tense, and then all of the endings for I, we, they, etc. all change as well. So we're in Mariana and we're in the folklore festival.
Yes.
Почитувани присутни, добро вечер. Добре ни дојдовте на 39-тото издание на меѓународниот фолклорен фестивал и стипендиско здраво.
So it's midday, day 10, and it's 12 degrees in England, 22 degrees here at midday, warming up to 26 later. It's just too sunny to be indoors studying all day. Goodness me. So I was checking my work here. I don't think she's very impressed. If she gets this, scores on this, she's won 3 games in a row and has absolutely cleaned me out in Past the Pigs. There you go. What do you think, Sarah? Yes, so I've been in Vinica for 13 days. I still not got that lock open. Now, I got my stuff out by getting through the back seats.
Здраво. Надвор во Виница врне дожд, а ние со Кевин ќе почнуваме да работиме. Кевин, подготвен ли си?
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am. Let's do it. I've just come out of my black hole of study. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I've stepped into glorious sunshine. I'm so glad I'm learning Macedonian and not Icelandic. Yeah, it's amazing how Macedonian tractors can still move around with a wheel missing. So I've finished 2 weeks now of Macedonian lessons, and although my listening skills are still fairly close to zero, my pronunciation's better, my speaking is a lot better, my sentence construction, understanding of grammar is better. I'm reasonably pleased with it actually. And now I've got to go and buy some detergent soap to wash my boxer shorts with. The time has come. Yeah, not the most beautiful sight you'll see in Macedonia. An electric wire hanging outside my bedroom window. And look, it's now a washing line for my boxers. Yeah, they look quite safe up there, I think. Yeah, one pair is blown off. Oh, there it is. But this fortress at Vinica is 5th century. It's pretty awesome. I'm fighting the temptation not to climb that. There we go. Hey, Vinica Church. Big smiles. There we go. Thank you. Fala fala. Okay, so it's Sunday night in the hotel, and I'm the only one here. And I don't just mean the only guest here, I literally mean the only person in the hotel, which is a bit weird. It's quite easy to feel lonely when you're alone so much of the time, but just got to keep going. Time to go. So I'm leaving my hotel today, and they've given me as a gift a bottle of homemade wine, some coffee, and look at that, a t-shirt. Yes, I've had my last face-to-face with Mariana for a while. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I got a teacher. Now we've got to try and keep in touch somehow while I'm away. Got my main man on the job now. Vitica is going to mend it for me. So it's been 3 weeks now, it's Saturday, since I left home. I've got a week off from formal lessons as I'm doing some work with puppets actually. And I'm trying to still speak as much as I can and listen as much as I can. Glasno. Look at that beautiful sight. I got the boot open. Just getting a little right on the back of the tractor, aren't they? So I'm 23 days in and I'm learning Macedonian on the move. We just stopped off to have a breakfast at this winery because there was nothing in our hotel that we were in. Yeah, you never know what problems you're going to get in Macedonia. There's no shower on there, and obviously the pipe doesn't work on that one. So I've just got this here from another room. I got the key for that and I'm going to fit it on the end. Okay, not perfect, but it's working. Yes, I'm in the 4th week now. I haven't had the lessons this week, but I'm trying to still keep learning. Back to it in gusto in a couple of days' time. So for one night only, this is my office space. Okay, it's a little bit cramped. So 4 weeks into my trip, and I had a conversation with a lady in the coffee bar here. And I'm really pleased because it's like a breakthrough. I could understand some of the things she was saying, and she understood what I was saying. So there we are. So this is the coffee bar. And yeah, there's the lady. So he's got this big boy just come outside my little room here. Who's this then? Oh, he's scampering away, isn't he? His sister's somewhere. Oh, there she goes. So tonight's office is on a bridge over a river. It's a bit dark, but there's a river down there. So it's day 34 of my trip to Macedonia. It's 9:32 at night and I've completed my course, A1 and A2. Just got the exam to do. Well, hey! Hey! Okay, so this is hardcore baptism. That's really stony. It's really cold. We're in a river in Veles. I mean, come on, Macedonians. So I've just been turned away by the tobacco museum. So just being completely honest, 5 weeks in, I started a new book, looking forward to it with my teacher, and I just couldn't get my head around it. And I don't think it was the way forward. So yeah, a little bit disappointed. Did some revision of some of the other stuff and did really well, but yeah, difficult. Keep going, Kev, keep going. So language lessons weren't great yesterday, but I'm determined to make the most of this day today. I've got a meeting planned with a couple of friends, and yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. The rainbow over stubby rooms. Come on, bring it on. So it's nearly 6 weeks that I've been in Macedonia. I've eased off the coursework and spent more time trying to talk to people, which is what I hoped would happen at this stage. So still learning new stuff, but practicing the speaking, which is going a lot better. Listening's still very difficult unless they know a bit of English. Then they seem to be able to know what I'm saying better, but also we can talk a little bit in English and Macedonia to get through. But that's where we're at. A couple of weeks still to go, and hopefully things will keep improving. That's my bag of laundry. I've been here over 6 weeks now. I really needed that. Who needs traffic lights? What could possibly go wrong, eh? So I'm 6.5 weeks in and my Achilles heel is still conversation. Really difficult finding people to talk with who will speak at the right speed and with the right dialect. I'm on the eastern border at Delchevo looking for a restaurant. At the moment they all appear to be full.
Yeah, parking's not brilliant round here.
So it's interesting to see the progress after 7 weeks. I mean, my vocab, and particularly my recall of vocab, is wider and quicker. I can speak in all of the tenses now, including the different past tenses, which is really helpful. I can make texts and read other people's texts without looking at Google Translate in most cases. I'm also confident now in speaking in public and my pronunciation of words, especially if I've written down what I'm going to read, and doing that without the help of a translator. So they're the progress areas that I'm seeing in 7 weeks.
Mariana.
Da. Dneska, jaz
Nauči.
Tukaj ili nadbo?
Vnače.
Vnatre.
Studeno ti je tukaj?
Da. Okay. Yeah, so my language journey has about 12 days left. I've not got anywhere near as much conversation as I wanted, but I'm learning a lot of the language and I've got a plan for the last few days. So I'm in my final week and my evaluation is that another 3 or 4 weeks and I would have nailed the listening, but I'm still really pleased with the progress. I've got a lot more confident now in having conversations with people. I'm getting a good grasp of the grammar, good grasp of the pronunciation. And yet 2 months is a long time, so I'm sort of ready to go home really. One thing I try and do if possible is to have chorba and coffee in Berevo. There it is. And there's my chorba and coffee. With just 2 days to go, I've made it possible. A little treat for myself. Yeah, so I've been here 2 months now, my time's coming to an end. And what can I do? I can write in Macedonian, I can read in Macedonian, I can speak in Macedonian, and I can hear a bit in Macedonian, not brilliantly. That's the last barrier really, I suppose. But yeah, learnt the grammar, come a long way. Did I manage to do what I wanted to do? No. Have conversations with people randomly. But I've achieved things I didn't expect to, like speaking in church in Macedonian with notes, understanding a lot more grammar than I expected. So, yeah, okay, so not everything. I haven't learnt the language completely in 2 months, but it's been a huge step.